wisdom, student enrollment. That's what the class of God students enrolling. Supreme wisdom, I study it hard. The study of myself is the study of God. Supreme wisdom, write your letter, get your X. Supreme wisdom, that's what you'll be getting next. Supreme wisdom, some call it the lessons, but I call it life, actual facts, no guessing.
It says, tell us why the devil teaches 85% that God is the righteous and unseen being, that God is a righteous, unseen being exists everywhere. Answer, Allah is the God in the earth and in the heavens above, and is just and true, and there is no unrighteousness in him, but is not unseen, is seen, and is heard everywhere, for he is all eye seeing. Now, I know that there are different discrepancies in the copies of the Supreme Wisdom that we have, but I just wrote this verbatim out of copy what I have. But what do we see that all eye seeing, or that all seeing eye? Right?
Yeah.
We follow what, so this is the back of a dollar bill. I have $3 bills right here conveniently. Look on the back of that $3 bill. Tell me what you see. This is a, can we not say on the front of the dollar bill, it says the United States of America, but there's nowhere on the dollar bill where they show a picture of America. But one of the pictures that they do have is of an eagle, which is the bald eagle, which is indigenous to the United States of America. But they have a picture of a pyramid that is from Egypt, right? And so we said Jacob changed his name to Israel, and then he went to Egypt, right? And Jacob and his seed are the children of Israel, who are the chosen people whose most important prophet is Moses, who's an Egyptian. And here we have on the back of a $3 bill an Egyptian pyramid with the all eye seeing, right? And then right here, if you this is the flag of Israel. Huh?
He said $3.
Oh, not $3. They are $3 bills. 3 $1 bills. Okay, the one is understood. But here's the flag of Israel, right? And on the back of this dollar bill, if you connect the points of the letters on, I'm not going to try to speak that Latin, you get the star. Thank you.
It means to approve of or crown this with success. And novo order securum means new world order.
That's right.
New order of the world.
That's right.
It means crown our new world.
That's right.
Yaqub's new world was success.
That's right. And that's what I'm saying. Trace Yaqub's history. The messenger taught us that Moses raised them up, right? And that these people were really Jacob. And when we look at the history of Jacob, Jacob made his way into Egypt, right? Here we have, and then when you connect those letters though, when you make that Star of David, you get the word Mason. And more in our teachings, which I don't have time to go into, because that's another thing, is that Mason is a Muslim son, right? And those are some of the devils that we allow to study with us, right? Not going to get into that.
They learn that mystery.
That's right, the mystery teachings. But check this out. This is just a picture that I pulled. I didn't make this picture. I just pulled it. It says a Jewish New World Order. This is somebody else on the internet saying that the Jews are responsible for this. It says Freemasonry is a Jewish establishment. That's a quote from Rabbi Isaac Weiss.
Why would they have the Star of David?
Spelling Mason with an Egyptian pyramid, framing an Egyptian pyramid. Why? Because these are the people that Yaqub grafted and Musa taught.
And on the front it says, in God we trust.
In God we trust.
Yaqub.
In God we trust. But they want us to believe that God is unseen. Right? Is the hidden hand. You remember we said that mystery teaching wasn't for everybody. It was only for a select few. It was unseen. But yet at the same time, it controls everybody, right? There are dollars and money being exchanged that we don't see, but yet it's controlling the world that we live in.
And the Jews are in control of, they came up by being money changers.
That's right.
And they're the ones that are in control of the world monetary system.
That's right. And that's another lesson for another time. But this is the point I wanted to leave you at, is track the history.
Mm-hmm.
Dig deep and you will find, right? Like somebody said, you only find what you're looking for. Ask why.
Look, they said on one of your slides, it says, ask questions she wants to know all about you.
I didn't have that on this one.
Oh, I thought I saw it.
you see, you got the supreme wisdom already encoded in your brain. But look at this person who put together this slide. They said Jew world order. They said the Jew world order, not the New World Order, but the Jew world order. It says dollar bill anagram code. So if you connect those letters, it's anagram, ASNOM, rearranged and spell Mason. And you get the same symbol as the Jewish or the Israeli flag. So follow that line, ask more questions. I apologize that I wasn't as put together today, but at the same time, I knew that it was so much to go into it. So it was a lot that I didn't struggle putting things in. I had a struggle taking stuff out because it was so much. So I know what I went today. I might have made some mistakes. Please go back and look up anything I said. Let me know. But what else I want to say? But inshallah, maybe if I get another chance to cycle around with the foundation class, I might just pick one of these topics and just go deep on one instead of brushing over a lot of history, because 6,000 years is not a lot for the guy, but it's a lot for me to do in a few minutes, and I'm already over time right now. So are there any questions about what we went over today, what we went over in these 4 weeks that you would like to ask?
Well, I would just like to
Or any comments?
a statement that in your defense, or you don't need defending, but the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that later down the line of time, that if he would have answered those questions in the lessons again, he said he would have had volumes written on those answers, the answers to the questions. So for the fact that you had a lot of information, and now we have access to more information so quickly, that it would only stand to reason that you would have all of this, information that you're trying to filter through. So it was a very good presentation. We thank you for your time and all of your effort. You've done an excellent job.
Praise be to
Mabruk.
Allah. But that's my last slide. I'm not going any further. But what I will say is that I am not by any means a scholar in the traditional sense or a historian. I'm just a mere teacher with Google. So a lot of this stuff is just, me just glancing over things. So please look into everything that I said and see what you find and get back with. But what I will reference is this foundation class. I mean, all that other stuff is nice, but I really encourage everybody to go back into your teachings. Go back into the message to the black man. Read it from cover to cover. Read your Supreme Wisdom lessons from cover to cover. The Holy Quran. Don't just, read it just to make sure you meet your quota for, verses and chapters a day, but actually study it. And also go to the Minister's Time of What Must Be Done series. He goes into way more detail, has a lot more references in that. He does a brilliant job at covering all this information, and I think that's, and also the secret relationship between blacks and Jews, another good reference. But go back to the teachings, start there, then move on.
Supreme wisdom, some call it the lessons, but I call it life, actual facts, no guessing.